Hello and welcome to Everyday Champions in Business, presented by Action Coach Dane County. Action Coach is the world's #1 business coaching company, and this is your opportunity to hear the stories, the tips, and the insider information that makes business and entrepreneurship the greatest game on the planet. I'm Rob Maniaci, enrollment specialist at Action Coach Dane County, and today it's my pleasure to introduce Ryan Paulsrud, the owner of AlphaGraphics. How you doing, Ryan?
Good. Thank you for having me. How you doing?
Yeah, thanks for joining us. We had a extreme downpour this morning. Did you get caught out in the rain, or are you warm and dry?
Well, I was actually on my way to a networking group that I'm part of every other Tuesday morning. So yeah, I get caught in the rain.
Thanks for joining us again. And you're the owner and founder of AlphaGraphics?
Co-owner, I guess my wife and I own it. I am in business. We bought it 8 years ago. In fact, the 1st of May. So the business itself has been around for almost 40 years though. So we're the
Okay.
third owners.
Third owner's been in business 40 years, and you and your wife been running it 8 years. Awesome.
Yep.
And how many employees do you have?
16.
16 employees. Okay. So, Ryan, when people ask about the business, how do you describe Alpha Graphics and what you do?
So we are your visual and marketing communication experts. We do print signs and designs. We partner with small to medium sized business. We're locally small owned, and we're backed by a national network. We help you get noticed and get business.
Okay, tell me more about that. Backed by a national network. What does that mean?
So AlphaGraphics is a franchise, but not in the traditional way, like at McDonald's where you go and every Big Mac's the same, right? It's kind of a brand and a suite of tools that you're provided, and then each and every location is kind of unique and different. So we're one of the best equipped AlphaGraphics in the network. We do a full breadth of things from business cards, letterhead, traditional print, all the way up to signs, monument signs, building signs, environmental branding, vehicle graphics. We have bucket trucks, cranes, etc. Most locations don't have the equipment we have. We have the routers, the flatbed printers. We're commercial printer as well as a large sign manufacturer. So
Yeah, a whole suite of products and services. That's great. What's your long-term vision for the future? Is there an exit plan? Is there a next generation? What do you guys want to accomplish over the next 5, 10 years?
well, I don't know that there's an exit plan. There we do have children, whether they choose to embark on it or not. They're a freshman and junior in high school. They need to go out and do their own thing, and if things work out, they do. If they don't, they don't. That's fine. um, you know at the end of the day, we're looking to just run a financially viable business, um, that offers good product and service, employ good people, treat them right, be a productive member of society, and just keep on keeping on.
All right, perfect. Tell us about your target market. Who's the sweet spot? You mentioned small businesses, but who's the sweet spot? Who do you love working with? What really drives the business?
Well, so because we do so many different things, that's kind of a hard question to answer. But from a size perspective, it's small to medium size. We can kind of fill in anywhere from, we can be a great resource for a one man office or one person office up to a medium to large size office, and we have graphic designers on staff, so we can fill that role, or we don't have to, and we fit in a lot of places. So really what makes our best customer typically is we fix problems, we solve problems, we partner with people, whatever their problem may be, which varies from every customer. And that's always the best partnership, is they have a problem, we figure out how to solve it.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little more. So beyond the displays and the brochures and that sort of thing, what is the problem you solve? What is the real value you deliver if you were to get kind of philosophical beyond the products and services?
Well, and because we do so many different things, every customer it's different. Sometimes it's consistency in color and quality, right? If you imagine you're printing a a wall sign versus a interior sign versus a business card, right? Reds, blues, pinks, all of them, they all vary. All equipment varies. Everything fluctuates, right? So if you're getting your business cards from here and your large format print from here, there's a good chance those reds aren't the same, or your blues, or whatever the case may be. So consistency is key for branding and marketing. That's one problem that we fix for almost every customer that we take on. Other problems are challenges with marketing, design work, updating old files, making minor revisions to things that they used to have somebody that could do it. Now they can't. We're a pretty tech heavy company, so we have lots of solutions in the software realm. So from automating from automating ordering sites, whether it be a logistical problem in them ordering, or because it is a hassle to order print sometimes, right? And especially if it's the same thing over and over again, right? We can make a web to print store for them. They click, they order, they're done. So it's really unique and different in every
Yeah,
scenario.
I'm getting the impression there's a different problem for every client you have, and it's just a matter of understanding and applying the solution.
Yeah, that's right. We have a full arsenal of tools, and you just use the ones that are right to best serve them.
What's the biggest challenge you've had to overcome as business owners over the last 8 years?
Ooh, well, every day there's new challenges. The biggest one, at least most recently, has probably been staffing, whether it be the cost of staffing, retaining staff, training staff, staff advancement, etc. We've been pretty fortunate to have a pretty good staff. We are growing at a pretty good clip, so we're always looking for more employees.
Is it finding the candidates challenge or retaining folks?
Depends on the position. So we've found there's a lot of willing applicants generally. Whether they're all qualified or not is another statement, but you get good responses to postings and things like that. Finding people that just have good work ethic, the same values that we have, the same standards of quality, good enough generally doesn't cut it. This is somebody's pride and joy generally we're working with. It needs to be, I don't want to say perfect, because perfection's a pretty high standard, but it needs to be as best as possible, right?
Yep.
Everything's held to
approach
real high
every
standards.
job with excellence.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. I guess let's move on. How do you balance business with personal life as a owner of a company?
Some days better than others. um, Generally pretty good, but I joke with my wife and other people in particular, like, what do you do for a hobby? I said, I work. They're like, are you serious? I'm like, I do. I genuinely enjoy working. When I'm not working here, I'm at home renovating a basement, or working on a project car, or something along those lines, yard work, whatever, right? I enjoy working. It brings satisfaction to me. And as a business owner, you kind of are fully immersed. But a couple things I've learned is there needs to be boundaries and set. So one good example is personal and work emails, right? I never do work business out of personal emails, and I never do personal business out of work emails. I need, during the day, I have my work email open, don't touch my personal. And on the weekends, I'll answer the school emails, whatever, personal things then. And the second you intermix, to me, it gets, kind of muddy, and there isn't a clear line of delineation there.
I love it. That's awesome tip. That's what we're looking for there. I appreciate that. Have you ever had a great coach or mentor in your life, whether business, sports, anything?
Yeah, I've had a few. Had a great coach in high school, actually, a couple of them. Actually, the former owner of the business that I bought this from, I didn't know him until I approached him to buy the business. But after I bought it, he'd worked here for a short time as a transition. And then he just continued to work here just because he's such a good person, such a good salesman, knew everybody. And, he's a real good mentor in the business world. He's been around, done a lot of things, and But I've had others as well. I've been part of peer groups, networking groups. Had business coaches, some better than others, but at the end of the day, they're all good and positive, right? They all add value to your life and to your business. So
Yeah, that sounds like it was almost an ideal transition with you taking the reins in this company. Ryan, let's move on to the rapid fire questions. Give us your best quick, short responses to these questions. Ready? Beyond friends and family, who is someone you really admire?
I don't know that I have an answer for that. Come back to that. Let me think about that for a
Okay.
second.
All right, we'll come back to
Which
that.
goes against the rapid
It could
fire.
be sports, movies, anything. All right. What is your key to success?
Always do the right thing. And what goes around comes around.
Okay. What is your advice to a new business owner?
Never give up and don't let them win.
Okay. What is a must-read book for anybody?
I change all the time, but the Maxwell Daily Reader is a good start. You read a page a day, kind of puts you in the right mindset to start your day and sets the tone out right.
Sweet. What was that title again?
John Maxwell, the Daily Reader.
Daily Reader. Okay. And where can we find you online?
AlphaGraphicsMiddleton.com.
Okay. Beyond friends and family, is there someone you really admire?
Anybody, I guess, that has overcome adversity,
Okay.
whatever that may be. Every day you hear different stories and different whatever and run into people. There's a lot of good, great people out there. And I don't know that any one is better than the others.
Okay, sweet. Thanks for that. Two more questions. Is there anything you'd like to include in the form of an offer for the folks that watch the video?
No, I don't think so. We are who we are. We offer what we offer. Everything's custom made, and come see us. We can get it made.
All right. And then the last question, Ryan, and here all topics are wide open. It doesn't necessarily have to be focused on business, but it can be if you want. What is most inspiring to you these days?
Probably the same answer as the other one. Anybody that's overcome adversity, just the people getting by, right? You never know what anybody's going through, and you see people, you see good people, you see people doing good things, see businesses doing good things. Just the good in the world.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for sharing that. And thank you for being a part of Everyday Champions in Business. Ryan, we are going to send you a little gift from Action Coach Dane County as a thank you for participating. You get this autographed copy of Joe Theismann's book, How to Be a Champion Every Day. And be sure to visit, what's your website again? It's posted on the bottom of the screen. Go ahead and give it to us again.
AlphaGraphicsMiddleton.com.
All right. And you can get in touch with Ryan and they can take care of all your needs. Thanks again. And that wraps it up for this edition of Everyday Champions in Business.